Kia ora, good morning, good Monday morning. I am Mike from Markets. This is Kiwibank Markets in a minute. Okay, Corona-related headlines. They dominated pretty much everything, everywhere, over the weekend. There was maybe a brief reprieve for the lotto draw on Saturday night, but otherwise, from market participants in New York to regular shoppers at Pack and Save on the shore, it was all about Corona. So setting aside these people stockpiling hand sanitizer, the major equity markets of Europe, they shed another 3-point-something%. US indices ranged from flat to a loss of 1-point-something%, and Asian stocks, back to the 3-point-something% declines. So domestically, the New Zealand dollar, that traded below 62 US cents on Saturday morning for the first time since October 2015. To be fair, the 2015 dip, that was inspired by a flash crash. So if you ignored that, you have to wind the clock all the way back to 2009. GFC recovery, the last time the Kiwi was below 62 US cents. Taking us below that level over the weekend, our first reported case of COVID-19 on Friday afternoon. And then market sentiment in general was knocked pretty hard. In the wee hours of Saturday morning, the World Health Organization raised the global threat level from high to very high, looking to inject a bit of calm, or at least perspective, into the markets. The Fed's Jerome Powell stated on Saturday that, they were monitoring developments and would act as appropriate. Since then, we've had a death reported in the US, 50% increase in infections in Italy, and from a market-related perspective, some pretty shocking Chinese manufacturing data. So those numbers, manufacturing PMI for February, they're the first really clear statistical glimpse as to the impact of the virus on the world's second largest economy. So 35.7 was the headline. The expectation was for 45. The January reading was 50. No good. But it gets more no good. It's a new all-time low. The previous record low, 38.8, set back in November 2008. That's scary, but also different. 38.8, that was achieved because of a global financial crisis. 35.7 was achieved, in large part, because factories were deliberately wound down to try and control the spread of the virus. Whatever the justification, though, it's not good. And because that data became available after the Saturday morning close, there are some concerns as to the impact that might have at our open. Mainly the New York Open tonight, but things could certainly get volatile here this morning as well. Talk of coordinated central bank response. There's lots of rumours floating around. That's about it. It's about enough, I think. Have a hopefully not too panicked Monday. Wash your hands regularly, cough and sneeze into your elbow, and avoid taking advice from things you see on Facebook. Like other things. We're not really providing advice anyway. We're for novelty purposes. Anyway, first view from Kiwi Economics, back on track. Give that a read later this morning. More detail, I'm sure. And have a happy Monday. Ka kite anō.